Hey guys, it's NCSFan001 here for another one of those weekly trophy list update videos. Today's date is Monday, October 18th, 2021. So, I will go ahead and say that this is probably going to be one of the shorter videos in this series, probably under 15 minutes, because I really didn't make much trophy progress this week. I was very busy with IRL stuff. Yeah, that's really the best way to put it is life has been pretty busy this week, though it was partially because I got a little story to give you guys. I was trying to co-write the Far Cry 6 guide with another person, and he pretty much, I'll agree that maybe it wasn't my best work ever, but it certainly wasn't my worst work, and it certainly wasn't the worst thing on the site by any means. So we're sort of working on it, or I'm slowly working on it, and he pretty much just goes like, hey, I wanted to collaborate with you out of respect for your other guides, but I feel like your quality isn't up to par and the quantity isn't good enough, so I'm going to have you removed from the guide. So, yeah, I've never had that happen before. That was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, so that happened. So then I decided to try and speed write a guide for a AAA game, something I usually don't do and haven't done for a while, and get it published first. And I think I got it put into the request review queue at around the same time, but they decided to... They were like, they gave me something weird. It was some kind of really weird message. It was like, oh, since you only have, 30% of the trophies done, you aren't allowed, we can't publish it yet because it has to be your experience, which that's never been a rule before. I'm pretty sure, though, it's because the other guys was already getting reviewed, so... Yeah, that was an interesting time, to say the least. I've never had that happen before, and it's why I usually write guides solo. So, yeah, I typically write stuff solo unless it's like someone that I actually know well that I'm co-writing with, or if it's something so massive that I need to have another writer on it, like with, say, Red Dead 2. So, yeah, I suspect that that guide will have used at least a little bit of what I had written in it. But anyway, beyond that, I earned trophies in exactly one game. Yeah, one game. Far Cry 6, but I understand the trophy list much better now than I did. So, let's take a look. We've got the story-related trophies. This is a trophy for finishing all of the story missions in the Madrugada region. So, got that one knocked out. And it looks like... those two are both story-related. I somehow haven't gotten this one yet, but I know that there's a really good outpost to do it at in the Val d'Oro region. I think it's right along the coast. Haven't done this one yet. Still need to knock it out at some point. It's easy. I've just been lazy about it. I might jump into someone else's game for that one. I don't know. We'll have to see what's easier for that. So we have to capture all the F&D bases. I've taken probably half of them. And they're just outposts. There's nothing really much to say about that. The game plays pretty much the same as a lot of the other Far Cries, but it mixes in certain aspects of previous games. Like it has some weapons customization and resource vehicles and upgrading camps from New Dawn. Like all that's from New Dawn. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying the heck out of this game. Like, I've been playing it like crazy, and I've been doing all sorts of side objectives that probably weren't required, including, like, all the side missions when they pop up and stuff, just because I'm having fun with the game. It's a good time. The amigos are pretty awesome as well. You get little Chorizo, the evil, vicious, cutest dog amigo ever. Boom Boom is in the game, which I will say that this is one thing I don't understand about this game, is that I think it full-blown retconned Far Cry 5, because the game takes place in 2021, it mentions the pandemic in the secret ending, and along with that, I want to say that Boom Boom is legitimately Boomer, whatever the dog's name was from Far Cry 5. So that makes me wonder what the storyline is now in the franchise, because the stories have always been at least a little bit connected ever since Far Cry 3, when you had, the CIA guy and you had Herc in the game. And then you had Far Cry 4, you saw those characters come back. You saw mentions of stuff in these games, same with Far Cry 5. And then in Far Cry 5, of course, The main, seemingly the canon ending, that because it's the only one that gets you the trophy, is the one that leads into New Dawn, which is why I was kind of initially thinking this might be a prequel or something. So yeah, I guess that they must be retconning the entire series or officially announcing that either the secret ending or the walk away ending from Far Cry 5 is the legitimate ending and New Dawn is just an alternate timeline. I'm probably thinking a little too much into all this, but I'm a little bit confused on that because, I mean, I like this series a lot, so I'd like it to stay a little more consistent if at all possible. So returning FND resource vehicles in mint condition, this is pretty easy. You just have to find them on the map and take them back to a vehicle pickup point. You can repair them at any time once you have the repair tool. I'm pretty close to this one. I probably got about 7 or 8 done. They're basically just mini outposts with a smaller number of enemies and not really anything else. I've taken out probably about 10 of the anti-aircraft guns. I think I've taken out all the ones in Madrugada and Val d'Oro, whatever that central region is. I haven't gone into the last region yet. I've taken maybe 4 or 5 supply drops. I recommend doing these once you have a helicopter. I've done the first of the 3 Triada retrieval quests for this one. Already had this one done. The Grand Premios are just races, so I already finished 3 of those. You can actually just win the same one 3 times if you want. This is done in the last main resistance camp that I haven't been to yet. Special Operations. These are online connected events where you have to navigate a world, like navigate a extra world. They're a lot like the expeditions from Far Cry New Dawn, actually, except that your goal is to go in and locate a PG-240X battery and bring it back to the starting point. And the battery horribly overheats if it gets out in the sunlight or around fire, so you have to cool it off and keep it in the shade. I guess it's kind of an interesting idea, but there's only 2 currently available, and I mean, it's not the most fun thing in the world since there's only 2 operations, so it gets very old quickly. The Bandito Operations are the ones activated from the Bandito board, where you go in and you have to basically assign a leader and some recruits to go on a certain mission and hope that they succeed at it when you pick certain choices. This trophy reminds me that I've been having a few issues with trophy delay in this game and not having trophy images pop. Like if you can kind of see it in this screenshot here. I've been having that happen quite a bit in this game, so is that happening to anyone else or is that just me? This is a collectible trophy. This trophy actually glitched on me, and it didn't unlock until the 3rd thing that I fully upgraded. So thankfully it did unlock then, but it took until the 3rd one, which was kind of concerning, so I hope that nothing else glitches out on me. I've got 6 of the 7 Supremos. Haven't done this yet because I don't have the camp facility for it yet. I've got 1 USB stick. I've done 1 of the chests. I've got 3 of the 4 rides. I've got maybe 2 of the roosters. I've got 3 of the Amigos. I still need to get the Panther from the quest, and I still need to get Chikaron the Rooster. Obviously, Pet Guapo was like the first trophy I got, or one of the first trophies I got. That one will come soon. Distract 10 soldiers with Chorizo is very easy. And then, what else is new on here? Catch 10 fish, very easy. Just any 10 fish at any point. This one, you have to get a certain ability to unlock, so I kind of need to save a couple of checkpoints and outposts for later for trophies like this. This has to do with the insurgent challenges that aren't available until after you beat the main story of the game, and then they're available once per week, but there is a way to like change your system's internal clock for this trophy, I believe, which allows you to knock it all out in 1 week if you really want to, or in 1 day, I mean. I don't know if I'll do that or not. I might not even bother with that, honestly. It just seems like it's a little more work than I'm willing to put in. Take out 10 Special Forces soldiers. This is going to be unmissable while going through the game because they start to pop up more commonly. You have to disable and hijack a tank with an EMP device. It's pretty easy. Just remember that you have to have an EMP equipped on one of your Supremos to be able to do it. There's only 5 mythical animals, which is nice, and I think 2 of them spawn in the exact same place, so it's really only like 4 places you have to go. This one you have to slide down like a mountain or something. This one I'm sure I'm pretty close to getting, but I mean, it's easy. This one I actually knocked out successfully for using a security control center to disable the cameras and alarms. It looks like if the enemies detect you and sound the alarm, you can no longer get it, but you can just reload your last autosave for this, which is kind of nice. So, nothing too difficult as long as you can find a base that allows it. I did it at the institution, some kind of school or something. I haven't gone around to this one yet, or that one, even though I think it's story-related. Not done with that one yet, obviously. I'm pretty close, though, I think. I built 4 of the camp facilities. I've installed 9 parts on a ride. I'm a rank 11 of 14, or I might be rank 12 by now. And then we've got the 3 special operations specific trophies. I came pretty close to this one on stream, but didn't quite finish it. This one, I could do very easily, just haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe I'll even save that one for last. I don't know, we'll have to see. And then this one is just a really kind of pointless grind, but I can do it on the either operation now if I want to. I'll probably do it on the second one because that seems to be what people say is the easiest. So, like I said, not a whole lot of trophy progress made this week. Level 744, 76%, 21,442 total trophies, 546 platinums, 3,297 golds, 5,753 silvers, 11,846 bronzes. So, like I was saying, it was a very busy week IRL. There's stuff going on with work. I'm not gonna go into it because it's probably not the best for me to talk about to anyone, just in case other things do happen. So don't ask me to explain that any further. But anyway, along with that, I was working on the guide, and you guys now know the whole situation with that, which was just kind of bizarre. So it's just been kind of a weird, busy week. So as for this coming week, I don't know what the exact schedule is going to look like yet. I'll watch a football game on Saturday. It's probably going to be a night game. I don't know, but it's away anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. I got that to do, but otherwise I pretty much don't have any plans this week. As for my current schedule, I'm still saying Battlefield 5 and maybe get started on Aliens Colonial Marines and of course the Platinum for Far Cry 6. Someone did mention that Minecraft is officially getting another DLC either this month or next month, which, I mean, I was kind of wondering when that was going to happen. I thought it was supposed to already happen. November might go back to the Division 1 and 2, might go back to GTA 5, might go start on Battlefield 1943, and then in December we can finish off the last of the online stuff with Black Ops 3, provided I also finish, Battlefield 1943. And then in 2022, go back to COD Classics, Shadow of the Colossus, Uncharted 3, Conan Exiles, Goosebumps 2, or whatever it was called, Outer Worlds, Borderlands 3, the game that I was originally going to do for $550, but probably going to do for $600 now. And then I actually looked back at a few other games that I happen to own and just have never really done anything with. I have a game called Master Reboot on the PS3. I have The Saboteur, which I really do want to play because I've heard good things about it. Dead Alliance on the PS4, as well as The Raven on both PS3 and PS4. See if I ever get around to doing those because, I own them, so I might as well. Oh, Escape Dead Island. That might be a fun stream game because it's probably terrible. Anyway, so streaming, there'll be at least one stream this week. Don't know exactly which day it'll be. Probably on Friday, maybe one on Saturday as well. Once again, I still keep saying I need to finish that stupid Fallout, well, not stupid, but that one Fallout 3 playthrough I haven't done yet all the way through. Hopefully I'll be able to knock that out soon, though, and stop mentioning it. I just really need to knock it out one night this week or something. I need to stop being lazy. Anyway, though, that is going to be it for now, guys. Please like, favorite, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. I'll continue working on Far Cry 6 this week, and I probably need to go ahead and knock out a couple of easy platinums just to get that number a little bit closer to that 550 for Far Cry. I'm excited to get that for a milestone. It's been a lot of fun so far. I can't wait to keep playing more. I know it's going to get 3 DLCs at least, which I'm definitely excited for, especially the Voss backstory. I think that's what everyone's most excited for. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later this week for some more content.